Hi guys, haven't done one of these for a while. It's been a pretty busy time for us, so I thought I'd just touch base with you all and wrap up the year and maybe give some insight into what's going to happen next year. But appreciate your journey the last 12 months. It's certainly been a wild ride for us, an enjoyable one, and a massive learning curve as we've brought this business to the world, and have enjoyed our time with all the people who we interact with. Just looking at the markets, we'll just try and summarise it briefly, is that we've got bonds going up, as you would expect with interest rates rising in the US. They did have that period of the pivot where they thought that interest rates and the US Fed would halt raising rates as inflation started to tick lower. However, when we look at the commodity markets, that's still quite high. This is the commodity index here, and we can see it is still quite high. Did peak sort of in this third quarter of last year, and pulled off somewhat. However, it's still elevated compared to where it was 12 months ago. We can see that iron ore is coming, as China's coming out of COVID. Iron ore prices are rising. Coke and coal is still pretty relatively high. Natural gas you would expect to also increase as Russia put the taps on or turn the taps off to Europe. Copper's starting to work its way higher as well, all which would have a pressure point on inflation. So I don't think that the bonds are going to be coming off anytime soon. There's a lot of talk about recessions in many countries in 2023, and that's likely to happen. But the stock market should weaken throughout 2023, and we'll see some more volatility there. In terms of currencies, I think the US dollar will be tracking the dollar index will be tracking pretty much how bonds go. The US dollar will go, and we can see that it has been coming off. Hasn't sort of rallied as over the last couple of weeks like bonds have, but there's that safe haven play as well. As stocks weaken, that should also strengthen the US dollar. But that's about it. Thanks for the year and all your viewing and comments and support, and we'll come back in 2023 and be doing these on a more regular basis. Thank you.